And whatever doesn't get done by the end of the day when you are excited about being tired and going to sleep, which is also an excitement, then it didn't need to be done that day. Because again, it's the organizing principle and it knows exactly how to fill your day perfectly. And again, please remember that when we talk about acting on your excitement, we don't mean, as we have said very often, that you have to be jumping up and down with your hair on fire. Excitement can be a sense of balanced peace. It can be a very relaxed meditative state expressing your excitement. You don't have to be running around the room, bouncing off the walls to say, I'm excited. Look at me, I'm excited. And so, not only is it the driving engine and the organizing principle, but it is also the path of least resistance. It is also that which connects you to all other expressions of excitement. Even if on the surface they look unconnected, it's the excitement that tells you that they are. It is also what gives you support in life, in all the ways you need it, in all the forms it needs to come. Whatever form of abundance that may be, will be the form that needs to be there. So again, drop the insistence on what form in which abundance may need to come. Because again, you don't know what form actually may serve you best. If it's money, which we understand you have on your planet, then that's the form it'll come in. But if that's not the path of least resistance, another form of abundance may need to crop up, such as simply being gifted something. That's a form of abundance. But you must trust the synchronicity and the way your life unfolds in order to be open to all forms of abundance and not be insistent that it must come in a certain form, which again, paradoxically, closes the doors to which all other forms of abundance may actually reach you through. It also contains the reflective mirror, this kit, that reveals to you, as you're acting on your excitement, as you're moving forward, it reveals to you, in no uncertain terms, by bringing them up to your attention, anything that may be in your subconscious or unconscious mind that is out of alignment with your true vibration. Any negative fear-based beliefs that are out of alignment, it will bring them to your attention. So when you're acting on your excitement and suddenly one of these fear-based beliefs comes up, don't label that as something having gone wrong. That's exactly what needs to happen. Because you need to be aware of these things. You need to identify these negative beliefs consciously in order to see that they don't belong to you, in order to see that they make no sense, in order to see that that's not what you prefer, in order to consciously realize that's not what you prefer to choose. And once you let that go, then you will add its energy to your excitement and you will continue to expand from there. And once again, this being a complete kit, it leaves absolutely nothing relevant out of your life. That's what we mean by complete. It will contain everything you need in perfect place, in perfect timing. You will find yourself synchronistically where you need to be, when you need to be there, with whom you need to be, doing what you need to be doing. All these things are automatic, and if you're willing to go with the flow, you will start experiencing this synchronicity in that way more and more and more and more. Life will become more ecstatic. It will become more effortless. It will become more joyful. It will become more creative. It will become more loving. It will become more aware of who and what you are. Know thyself. This all boils down to that. Know thyself. The ultimate formula. Be aware of your definitions. Be aware of what you're choosing. Be aware of what story you're telling yourself and living out. And choose the ones that you prefer instead. Again, this may not necessarily contain every single detail, but for now it is sufficient. And if you are willing to follow these guidelines and allow yourself to learn very effectively and make them your own, these principles and sub-principles, and remind yourself, if you find yourself slipping a little bit, go back to the sheet, remind yourself of the details here, of the precise definitions